I think one of the things that we forget sometimes is like what our purpose is. And even like with getting a studio, I never wanted a studio. And like I remember when I first moved to Atlanta, I would work out of other photographer studios. And I was like, I never want one because I always was traveling for work and I loved just being that person that was just always on the move. And COVID was actually when God spoke to me and was like, the studio has nothing to do with you. Because
Yeah.
every time people asked me about a studio, my questions was always I. And I had to realize that the studio was nothing about me. It wasn't about what B wanted. It's what does the community need. And even, being able to be in a magnet high school where I had access to a dark room and all these different things, and being able to study photography in college and have access to studios, renting equipment, that's kind of what birthed the idea of if I were to get a studio, that's what I want to be able to provide. I want to be able to provide these resources that I was blessed to have growing up and provide that for young creators so that we don't have no more excuses to why we can't create the content that we want, why we can't create the work that we want and create the career that we want.